Angel Reese, she might have tapped out, y'all. Angel Reese may have tapped out and quit on the Chicago Sky. Everybody is speculating. What is this back injury? What's going on? Hey, are you trying to pretend like you hurt because Caitlin Clark really is hurt? Wait. What's going on? What's going on?
Angel Reese may be hiding behind more than just the excuse of a back injury. She might be dodging accountability itself. Over the past 3 weeks, she's suited up only 3 times, and each outing ended in a blowout loss. The Chicago Sky haven't resembled a professional basketball team. Instead, they've looked like a rec league group thrown together without a plan. Since June, the franchise has been free-falling with no adjustments, no urgency, and no solutions in sight, yet every time fans press for answers, the only response the organization offers is the same hollow phrase, day to day. No medical clarity, no official explanation, no timeline, just empty words. That silence has only fueled anger, suspicion, and the growing belief that the supposed back-end injury is nothing more than a cover story. Many now believe Reese has simply checked out. Ever since the All-Star break, she's been citing back problems, but without a single meaningful update on what the issue actually is. The team keeps repeating that she's day to day, but weeks go by with no progress, no signs of recovery, and no transparency about her condition. To a lot of fans, this doesn't look like an injury anymore, looks like she's quit on her teammates and on the season. And the whispers are no longer whispers, they're full-throated accusations. If Reese is truly sidelined, then why is she skipping games while spending her time promoting her sneaker line online? How does she prioritize product launches and Instagram campaigns over the teammates grinding without her, the city supporting her, and the loyal fan base desperate for even a shred of hope? For someone angling to be the face of the WNBA disappearing when the franchise most needs leadership is a terrible look. That absence has given rise to a new set of nicknames for Reese: the Vanishing Barbie, the Missing Bayou Barbie, and Double Barbie, Gone Missing. Fans are openly mocking her with labels like Rebound Clown, emphasizing the frustration of not knowing where she is or when she returned. It's been weeks since anyone has received a meaningful update. Instead of clarity, all the Sky offer is inconsistency. Normally, when a professional athlete gets hurt, the team issues a precise report: a grade 2 ankle sprain, a strained hamstring, a concussion protocol. Something with an estimated timetable: 1 week, 2 weeks, maybe out until the postseason. With Reese, all the Sky have said, repeatedly, is day to day. No details, no diagnosis, no roadmap to recovery. Nearly a month into this vague messaging, it's no surprise that many fans no longer believe she's truly hurt at all. To them, the injury is simply a convenient smokescreen. Officially, Reese is dealing with a back injury. Unofficially, speculation runs wild. Many suspect that the injury is being exaggerated or fabricated altogether, and that she has mentally checked out. The comparisons with the Indiana Fever only highlight the issue. When Caitlin Clark tweaks a knee or bangs her elbow, the Fever communicate immediately which body part is affected, how serious it seems, and when she might return. That's transparency. That's respect for the supporters who invest their time and money into the team. By contrast, the Sky's refusal to provide details about Reese's situation has destroyed trust, making the fan base feel ignored and misled. Critics point out that this isn't new behavior for Reese. They recall how she bailed on playing in the unrivaled league, citing injury before disappearing and not even showing up for the championship game. Last season, she claimed a wrist issue and again failed to finish out her commitments. Now, it's a back injury in Chicago another season where she looks unlikely to finish what she started. The Chicago Sky, a team already sitting at the bottom of the league standings, need her presence more than ever. Instead, they've been left searching for answers while their supposed star remains nowhere to be found. The secrecy has done the franchise no favors. Each week without updates makes the whole situation look shadier. The numbers only intensify the mystery. Reese has appeared in just 3 games over the past 4 weeks. A day-to-day designation should mean a player is on the brink of returning, not missing 80% of the schedule. The pattern suggests she's not day-to-day at all, but effectively out indefinitely. And when a team refuses to be honest, fans fill the void with harsher theories than the truth might actually be, adding insult to injury. Those 3 games she did play in all ended in ugly defeats, losses by an average margin of 18 points. Chicago didn't just lose, they were dismantled. That's where suspicion deepens. Some believe this is no longer about basketball, but about optics and branding. The head coach doesn't help matters either, parroting the same day-to-day line in every press conference, offering nothing of substance. Even ESPN has suggested that Reese is likely done for the season. When that commentary is paired with Chicago's empty reassurances, the situation doesn't just look unprofessional, it looks deceitful. Fans watched as Reese even skipped the trip to Indianapolis, with her coach vaguely insisting she was focused on rehab. But again, no explanation was given about the cause of the back injury. No comparisons to similar issues. No indication of recovery time, just the same recycled phrase. The question has now become impossible to ignore. Is Reese really injured, or is she strategically unavailable? At this point, day-to-day feels less like a medical classification and more like a polite way of saying, don't expect her back at all. And with every day that passes, that perception grows worse. In sports, timing is everything. Right now, the timing makes it look like she's deliberately dodging responsibility. Fans are enraged. And speculation is rampant. Has Reese flat out quit again? She played in 3 games, all losses by wide margins, and then suddenly vanished. Usually, absences follow either a standout performance or an obvious injury moment, not games where a team is getting crushed and a player then disappears. Too many. It feels like she identified early on that the season was lost, especially after the Sky lost star guard. Courtney Vandersloot decided not to let those losses stain her resume. By stepping away now, she avoids having her name attached to one of the worst records in the league. Chicago's current record is a brutal 8-24, and they were mathematically eliminated from playoff contention back in June. The season was dead long before Reese left the lineup, but instead of being remembered as someone who fought through the collapse, she risks being remembered as someone who abandoned ship. Critics argue that this isn't leadership, it's brand management. Fans believe she'd rather protect her image than stand alongside her teammates through adversity. The irony is that her disappearance doesn't erase her connection to the team's failures. Even when she was on the floor, the Sky still lost badly, and nothing about her presence changed the trajectory. If Reese truly wanted to demonstrate her value, sticking it out during the collapse was her opportunity to prove she could rise above the chaos. Instead, her absence reinforces her critics' claims that she didn't want to be part of the wreckage. Some even suggest Reese may be in no rush to return because she doesn't want to be blamed for declining mainstream interest in the league. With Caitlin Clark sidelined for much of the season, national attention has dwindled, and the WNBA has struggled to hold casual fans. Reese's critics argue that disappearing now only adds to that problem, making it seem like she's choosing her own brand over her responsibility to the game. In the end, the optics are devastating. A struggling team, a star player nowhere to be found, and a franchise hiding behind vague statements. Every time the Sky say day-to-day, it feels more like a stall tactic than an update. Every time Reese misses another game, it strengthens the narrative that she's avoiding blame for one of the ugliest seasons in franchise history, whether she's hurt or not. The damage to her reputation and to the trust between her and Chicago's fans may already be done.